anyone calls me pakcik, I'm going to get up and leave. There are some dishes I cannot mention, not suitable for Raya.
The Italians need to put Johor, okay, on their flag now. Johor punya emblem on the Italian flag. My late grandmother. I miss her.
What about her that you miss the most?
Oh, Raya is all about her.
If everyone just asked for forgiveness, I think it'll
And forgave.
And it'll be a better world.
Because it's one thing to ask for forgiveness.
Yep.
You have to also be willing to forgive.
I'm about to throw my shoes.
So let's move on. When you live far away from home, every festive season carries a little ache. With Eid around the corner, I'm glad that I'm home, and we're doing something we've never done before. The Hungry Immigrant is live in front of a real audience, breaking fast at Club Golf Negara Subang in Malaysia. Joining me are Terry and Leya, hosts of the LITE Breakfast on one of Malaysia's leading national radio channel. We're going beyond food. We're talking about what it truly means to fast and what Eid means to Malaysians everywhere. This is the Hungry Immigrant, live, loud, and very, very hungry. All right, welcome to another episode of the Hungry Immigrant. This time around, I am back home in Kuala Lumpur. And for the very first time, we are launching our live recording in front of a live audience. So thank you very much, everyone.
You can hear, the proof is in the background sound you hear.
Absolutely.
You guys are awesome. Thank
You're
you so
amazing.
much.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I think the reason why I wanted to do this, and I'm so happy that Lite FM actually joined us. I'm truly grateful because when I came back this time, it was Ramadan. And whenever it's Ramadan, I always remember, fasting and also break fasting with my friends.
Right.
And
You fasted for many years already, right?
I think it's close to almost like 15 years now.
Fantastic.
But yeah, before that, we have two voices here, which you probably would recognize if you are in Malaysia, because they are the breakfast show for LITE FM. And
Yes.
that is one of the top channels that, everyone listens to. It's a national
We
radio
play
channel.
The best music, Brian.
Yes,
We
your
play the
all-time
best music from the
favorites.
80s and the 90s, right, Leya?
Exactly so.
Yeah.
And we have Terry and Leya.
Exactly.
Aww.
And we also want to say a big warm welcome to everyone who's joined us today. You guys look amazing. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Yes. And we have questions that we'll be talking about up here
Absolutely.
that we want to include the audience in. So be ready to pick up that mic in front there. And I know you wanted to be the last clap, right? I win. I still win. I'm winning. I lost. Okay, I lost.
So like this episode, the reason why I gathered everyone here was because I really wanted to help the world understand a kind of more balanced picture of what Raya is, right? We are recording this in the fasting month. We are doing this right before Buka Puasa, which is the breakfast. And I'm running out of saliva, so like that's why I brought two other radio announcers with me. But Terry, I know Terry since, God knows when.
It's been like decades that I've known you because we used to work in the same
another radio group.
another radio group where you worked. You worked on the Malay radio station and I worked on the English radio station. And Leya, you used to work for a Malay radio station.
Yes, competitor of both.
Yes. And now here we are.
And here we are, one big happy family.
The Roja of radio.
Yeah.
The Roja of
It's
radio,
brilliant.
and the
I love
salad
it.
mix of the radio.
I know.
And the reason why, I brought together this group of people was because I have this difficulty. For those who for the first time are seeing me, I am the voice that sometimes you've heard on that Malay radio channel, but a lot of people know me from MasterChef, and I run this podcast called The Hungry Immigrant, where I travel around the world talking to Asian people, celebrating our food culture by preserving the conversations that we have. And whenever I travel around the world, talking about Malaysia is very special. Because we are so multicultural, and people always ask, like, so what is Malaysia, right? And how do we celebrate, for example, even Raya, the Eid? How do we celebrate it? It's very special and very, like, it's not, I can't explain it myself. And that's why I have you all here.
It's pretty unique, actually, the way we celebrate Eid, right? Yeah, Eid al-Fitri, even Eid al-Adha, actually. So yeah, it is. It's wonderful that you've included us in this because it really is something that should be shared with the world. So
Right.
thank you for having us here, Abang Brian.
Yeah.
We
Thank
should
you,
not
thank
be
you.
calling you Abang Brian though.
Don't
Because-
care.
Oh, yeah.
Don't care.
So if anyone calls me Pakcik, I'm going to get up and leave.
It's not Pakcik, that is Uncle Terry.
Except
all
for
of
the
us.
one child that is actually here, you can call me Pakcik. Oh, two children.
Two
Sorry.
children.
Got the three. Got three children.
Itulah.
There's two.
The father looks very young actually.
Yes.
Okay, the two children can call me Pakcik. Everyone else is just Terry, okay?
Okay.
Or Abang. Now you
So
did
Abang
mention.
Terry, for the global audience who's listening in, right? How was it like growing up in Malaysia, and how is important? How is food important to Malaysians?
I will explain it in the best way I can, which is my mom was a person, right, who never apologized. Even when she felt like she did something that hurt my feelings growing up, the way my mother would apologize is by cooking me a meal that she knew I loved. So I would come home, if I was feeling bad, I would come home to asam pedas pari with bawal hitam, with some sambal belacan.
Wow.
And there are some dishes I cannot mention, not suitable for Raya. But it would be all there, and that would be the way that we shared our feelings. It was through the food that we shared. And even though my mom is no longer with me, but the feelings that I got through those meals that we sat down and had stays with me always, because
Yeah.
food was the way we shared our emotions even.
Yeah.
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 And it's a very common thing because amongst Asian people in general, we are very reserved. I think we don't really talk about our feelings, and it's like, you know, after fighting, it's like, hey, here, have some food,
Yeah.
right? And like,
Yalah, enough lah, makan lah. Right.
and no matter what, you will still eat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and the way we eat is so communal.
Yes.
Because we don't have our own food. We tend to have food in the center of the table.
Yeah.
And then we take and we share from that center
Yeah.
portion. Sometimes you have to eat a little faster if you come from a big family and you know that everyone is eating faster than you.
Or if you're any of my sisters growing up with
Yeah.
me, yes, you'd have to eat fast.
You're the eldest though.
I am.
They had to
exactly
worry
that.
about you, right?
Exactly that. I have to be at the table before everybody can start, right? But yeah, once I'm at the table, they have very little chance to get the lauk. So
I've eaten with her. This is the truth.
And for
Yeah, I'm
Leia,
not
was
shy
that,
about
was there any particular like dishes that you grew up with?
Oh,
I
so
think you're from the
many.
south, right?
No, I'm actually from the
KL.
north.
The north. Okay.
Yes.
South of Bangsa.
Yeah. What's up? Bangsa in the house. No, actually, my both my parents are from the north. So my mother was born and raised in Pulau Pinang, and my father was born and raised until he was in his teens in Kedah,
Right.
and then they met in KL. And then they
Yeah.
produced me in KL. So I still get the whole Penang food, the Kedah food. Like my late grandmother made the best laksa. And it's laksa Kedah, you know.
Oh.
Okay, no?
Okay,
Same.
so
I'm
let's,
from
let's,
Penang.
let's,
I don't know.
let's just explain this.
Yes,
Let's just
laksa
explain
Kedah
this.
and laksa
What
Penang
is
are
the
very different.
What is the difference?
The difference is one is the noodles.
Okay.
Yeah, so the noodles for laksa Kedah, what I realized is it's very rice noodles. Yeah, sorry sayang. I'm so sorry, but
Let's
yes.
count down the time,
Okay.
No, we're all talking about food when we're fasting.
and what I realized is that the fish in the kuah is already like shredded and
Yeah.
really minced up. Whereas asam laksa or laksa Penang,
Yeah.
it's that you still get chunks of the
Yeah.
fish,
Oh, that's
and
true.
it's the see-through glass noodles
But
that they use.
It's the
It's
thick
the thick
noodles
one, it's the
still.
thick
the
one.
It's
thick
still
noodles.
it's
yeah,
this
yeah.
thick glass
Yeah.
noodles. And laksa Kedah tak makan otak udang. There is no petis.
I was just going to say patis.
Yes,
which
petis is asam. That is very asam laksa or Penang laksa. So you can imagine in my home when when the laksa Kedah is being prepared,
Right.
and the Penang side is asking where's the petis, and then you get the judgmental look from the Kedahans, like macam, oh my goodness, yeah. So that's one amazing memory of food that it's like two different cultures but so close together.
Right.
Let me just rein it
Yeah.
back in a little bit.
Right.
Patis.
Petis.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Is made out of otak udang.
It's otak
Otak udang, it is
Prawn brains.
prawn braise. You
It's
heard it
not
right here
though.
on the Hungry Immigrant.
But it's not though, right? It's not made out of that,
no,
right?
no, it's the heads.
It's
Yeah.
just
It's the heads, yeah. But we call it otak udang, like
Yeah.
the brains of the prawns. But it is this funkiness
I love
that
it.
I feel is the pride of Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Right.
Because in Southeast Asia, we have fish sauce, we have namchok, we have so
Yes.
many like fermented foods.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
actually, now people are saying that eating cooked fermented food is also as good as eating fermented foods, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole movement and like
Yes. We've got the best stuff here. Hello, have you not seen us?
Yeah.
We are gorgeous people, okay? Across the world. We have the best skin. We have the best health. You know, it's gorgeous.
But Penang still has the best laksa.
Yes, okay. I'm going to let you fight it out with my dad, okay?
You know, I
You're going to
realised
enjoy
what-
that.
I realized what Laksa Kedah is. Laksa Kedah is Penang laksa, but you stopped halfway. It's like you got lazy, and then you stopped, and then you just decided to not continue with the recipe.
okay, and then like Laksa Johor is a total different
Oh my
thing.
God. But okay.
Italian laksa, you mean?
You know what's
With pasta?
Whoa!
That's
Italian laksa.
She's
is
very
laksa
mean.
Johor.
My favorite is Laksa Johor, okay?
Yes.
My favorite is Laksa Johor. I'm the kind that eat it with my
With the
hands.
hands.
Yes.
Yes.
With the sambal belacan and everything. He is so judgmental. My God.
I'm just saying, which part of being Asian has pasta?
Well, technically,
It's part of
it's-
our story, like
Yeah.
because the merchants would pass by Malacca and they would bring certain influences.
Yeah.
And then of course in the south in Johor we have more of the spices because
Stop
that's
making
what
me
it's.
feel so guilty. I love
I'm just
laksa
standing
Johor.
up for my Johorians, right? But like,
Yeah, you're Johorian.
Yes. But can you imagine that I have a Sarawakian brother-in-law, so Sarawak laksa also that is a source of some
Contention.
yes.
But I must
It's
say,
like,
Laksa
how can you call
Sarawak
it-
is like a different ballgame.
Yeah,
because
it
there's
is.
so much prep going into it.
yes.
But yeah, so we talk a lot about laksa, and
Yeah,
I think it's
crazy,
very
right?
important for the Hungry Immigrant to recognize everyone when we talk about laksa, which is like, you know, curry noodles is something else different.
Yeah,
right?
no,
But
no.
Like, laksa is
Yes.
just not laksa. Curry
Yeah.
noodles is not curry. Just don't just put us all in one box.
Yes,
Right.
thank you.
This is
Come and
also
try.
Brian's polite way of reminding us that the audience for the Hungry Immigrant is actually an international audience. It's
Yeah.
not just Malaysians.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we understand not everyone
Yes.
appreciates food the way that we do, but we are the
Yes.
best at it lah.
Yes.
So you are lucky to be watching this right now because
And
you are going to get cultured.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you come here, you must all try all laksas.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Italians should actually be grateful that we made their pasta.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi Italians.
The Italians
This
need
will
to
be the
put
last time I'm on the show.
Johor, okay, on their flag now. Johor punya emblem on the Italian flag. Ah.
Yeah, I live in America right now. My neighbors are like Italian Americans, so like I don't want to. But
Regret,
we are very passionate about food,
Yes,
and
we are.
I think it was one of our past guests, which is Pink Holmes, the winner of MasterChef UK,
Okay.
and she said she's Malaysian, and she said if eating was a sport, Malaysians will always win
Oh,
gold.
please.
And
Yes,
I
it's
think.
also- yes, it's true.
Yes.
I think it's so true, especially during festive periods.
Yes.
Of which is what we're going to talk about next, which is Hari Raya.
Yes.
So for people who have never been to Malaysia, people who do not know what Hari Raya is, what is Hari Raya to you?
It's the day that I go to my Muslim friend's house and tapao food.
This is a true story, you know. He actually goes to his friend's house
Yeah.
and then takes dah siap order
Yes.
like a whole tub of rendang and then he
Yes.
freezes it.
Now
and he
rendang. Let's
takes,
explain. Yeah, how do you explain rendang?
So let's start with Hari Raya.
Yeah.
So Hari Raya, in general, when we say Hari Raya in our national language, which is Malay, Hari Raya, it means the day of celebration.
Yes.
Hari Raya Aidilfitri is the celebration of the month after Ramadan,
Shawwal.
after the fasting month, and it's the first of Shawwal.
Yes.
He's doing better than you, Leah.
And you were supposed to be explaining this. I'm
No,
inviting her.
I'm leaving it to you. You're doing such an amazing job.
But yeah, so we it's a day of celebration,
It is, it
and
is.
like it's always surrounded by food,
Yes.
especially the first day.
Yes.
I don't know, like
No, within the Muslim community, the Muslim community, the first of Shawwal or Hari Raya Aidilfitri, because we have two different Hari Rayas really hugely celebrated in Malaysia, right? So Hari Raya Aidilfitri, the first of Shawwal it's a huge celebration because it's a whole, it's like a victory celebration, you know, after a whole 30 days of fasting. And it's not just about the no food, no drinks from sun up to sundown. Yes. It's the whole fasting of the emotions as well, you know, and the controlling of the tempers and the eyes, what you look at, what you say, you know. So it is a day of celebration, like really, it's huge celebration.
And I think that's a very good point which you brought up, because when it comes to fasting, of course we're talking about Malaysia. Majority of people in Malaysia are Malays and Muslims, and the Muslims are the ones who fast because this is prescribed by their religion, which is Islam. And the others, there are people who are non-Muslim who partake also sometimes, join in fasting, and I'm one of them.
Yes.
And for the longest time, I mean, at the beginning, I would do like everyday sahur with everyone and like do this social media content. And recently, I've taken a step back from not doing it, and people go like, "Oh, what happened to 30 sahur bersama Abang Brian?"
Right.
And I said, and now when people ask me like, "Are you fasting?" and I will always answer, "I'm trying."
Wow.
Because I think that I'm not here to judge anyone else who is doing all this content. I think if their intention is good to share, the experience is good. But I think fasting is not just, like you said, it's not eating. It's not just about eating and drinking.
Yep.
It's also the mind, the soul, the heart, which is not as easy to do.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of people forget about it.
Yes.
And like, I don't want to scream and shout about something that I'm not good at yet. Right. Even after 15 years, I'm still trying.
Yeah.
That's why I always say I'm trying. Right. And I think that is something that is worthwhile mentioning, because a lot of people who don't know what fasting is would always say, "Oh, they just don't eat."
Yeah.
Or they just don't drink.
Yes.
But it's beyond that, right?
And you bring up a good point, because it is a trial, and that is why we celebrate so victoriously at the end of the 30 days on the 1st of Shawwal, because everything is a trial during Ramadan, and that's where the fact that we are trying to control ourselves, or I don't want to sound too Arabic, but the nafs, right? Or the nafsu, or what's it in English?
The lust, the
temptation.
wants, the
The
temptations.
temptations, yes.
So
you know,
much temptation.
yes, the fight against temptation.
Look at what they put right in front of you, Leia.
Yes, I know. Some more is the asam one, you know.
Right?
Like, oh, dangerous. I'm like so curious about what's in the tiffin.
I know, right?
The mangkuk tepin, yes?
There is nothing
Yes,
in the tiffin.
I know. But because it's a tepin, it's like so like,
Yeah.
So yeah, but exactly that. It is trying, and you are trying. I mean, like you say 15 years. I'm 43 this year, so it'll be like what 40. I didn't fast when I was 3. About 30 odd years of fasting, of trying to be a better Muslim within those 30 days. Be a better person in those 30 days, actually. Yeah.
And then on 1st of Shawwal, paint us a picture of 1st of Shawwal.
Oh, we start waking up very early. We wake up very early, of course, to pray subuh. And then we get ready. We wear our new clothes, which is also highly recommended. Not expensive, please. Please don't feel like you have to buy like the top of the line designer and all that. No. As long as it's new, you're amazing already.
Mine is free. Leia bought it for me. Thank you, Leia.
Encam tak? Sebab I don't give duit raya. Plus he's older, so I don't need to give him duit raya. So this is my ED for you,
I
okay?
will
My
accept.
Eid gift to you.
Also to all the designers in Malaysia, if you are looking to sponsor,
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
we're
They've
gonna be
got
back next year.
they've got really like awesome guns, which seem to be difficult in fitting into our off the rack clothes. So
If
yeah.
anyone needs new baju, it's Brian. Because
No,
he's
because
bursting. I don't know if that's your arm or if that lemang.
The confession was like I came back to Malaysia like on an emergency basis, so a lot of my Maju Melayu is already in the US.
Right.
And so I just had to wear whatever I had, and like
Right.
this was like from
I'm
10 years
amazed,
ago.
but
and
well done. That's a flex.
Literally.
Pardon the pun.
Literally.
Yeah, pardon the pun.
And
But
speaking
yeah.
of growing up not growing up, but
Yeah.
being in the US now, what is it like to celebrate Raya in the US?
Yeah.
So I have one question for our Malay audiences.
Okay.
When it comes to Raya songs, why are they so particularly good at making you cry?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Raya songs.
All Raya songs,
Right.
it's
Yes.
about
Yeah.
berada di perantauan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, tak boleh balik kampung,
Yeah.
which is like I'm abroad, I'm living alone, I can't go back to see my
Oh,
parents.
you are so dendang perantau.
But yes, I'm so dendang.
You are so dendang perantau.
But yeah, I think ever since I was after SPM, I actually went to France, and actually I have better stories there because we were all teenage boys who just graduated. We went to France, and we didn't even speak French, and it was just a group of us holding on to each other. And I think I remember there was one. It was a winter.
All
it was
Malaysians.
all Malaysians.
Got it.
And we were placed not in Paris, where in Paris you have a big Malaysian group.
Yeah, yeah.
There's an embassy there. But we were placed in, you know where Beauty and the Beast? You know Beauty and the Beast?
Like,
The background of Beauty and the Beast is Colmar. I was placed there. So
Oh.
there's no one who
like
speaks
south,
English
north? Oh,
near
cool.
Germany.
Wow.
And it was snowing, but we wanted to cook Hari Raya food.
Yeah.
And we were staying in small apartments, right? And you know our food is very strong, right?
Yeah.
So after the whole apartment, people started knocking on our doors like, "Oh guys, what
It
are you
smells."
cooking? It's very strong."
Yeah.
And
in a
then
good way or in a bad way?
they couldn't tolerate it, right? And then on top of
okay.
that, the house that we choose to cook in, this
Excuse
boy.
me, these are people who eat escargot.
Yeah.
That's true. But
And
like,
foie
it's
gras.
a different smell.
Right,
altogether,
okay.
right?
Oh my God.
And
But like-
cheese.
Yeah.
And the
I'm
oil
judging.
that we use, the oil that we use, if your house is small, right, it sticks
Yeah.
to your walls,
Yes.
it sticks to your clothes, and when it's winter outside,
Right.
anyone who's cooking, I know I see the people who shake their head, not their head, are the ones who cook. They understand.
Yes.
Okay,
Right?
got
Their
it, got it.
hair,
Yes.
their face, their tudongs.
Yes.
right.
It's like, it will stick to you. And this poor boy went to school for the whole next week, smelling like Hari Raya buffet.
Wah,
Yummy.
kelas.
And everyone will be like, what? You know you can shower, right? and for whatever reason, I think the animals there were new to the smells that we brought,
Oh.
including
Okay.
animals that were not wanted.
Oh,
and
no.
long story short, he
You
actually
adopted a few.
No, something went into his ear.
No.
Yeah, and he had to
No.
surgically remove it because it was a baby something.
Oh no.
It's a bug.
What?
Yeah, so that was my like memory of Raya abroad. But it was cold. Once the food was served, we would sit on the floor because there was no table big enough, and we would just
Right.
cry
Oh no.
because
Yeah.
there's no words, right? It's like, oh my God, this is like when you're cooking it, you don't cry.
Yeah.
But after that, you're tired and you're sitting down around the food
Yeah.
and like, that's it. As soon as you want to eat,
Yeah.
you cry. And in the US now, oh my God, the US, the United States is very big, right? A lot of times when you say the United States, you're thinking like, oh, it's one place, but it's not, right? So depending on where you are, but Malaysians are a minority, right? And I have friends who are Vietnamese, who are Chinese, who are Malaysians. I'm waiting for Michelle Yeoh to come to my house.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be very lonely.
And the memory stays with you until today.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though this happened
Yeah.
when you were a student at
Yep.
that time, right? And now you're living in another country.
And so now what I do is I always celebrate with people who don't understand it, and I'll just
Right.
like, hey, this is Hari Raya for us. Come and enjoy the food, and
Right.
I'll tell them the stories of how we grew up. But for you, right,
Yeah.
growing up in Malaysia, so Malaysia majority is Muslim, but you're non-Muslim.
Yeah.
How was it like Hari Raya growing up?
I've
Somehow
always felt really, really welcome because my friends, my friends who do celebrate, they will invite me to their homes, and I will admit there are some homes that are my favorites. And Auntie Beda, I'm talking about you.
There's the auntie that makes the
Auntie
rendang
Beda
that he
makes
freezes.
the best lemang and also the best rendang, okay? But the rendang is the best. Like, can you imagine if I have frozen her rendang before, right? And had it the next Raya. I thawed it out and it's still, you don't understand.
Which camera
It's
should I
still
look at?
tender.
I have-
It's tender
I
still.
have never met Auntie Beda. I've been working with this man close to 2 years already. I've never met Auntie Beda. Auntie Beda,
Yeah.
he is not sharing
No.
the rendang. We need to do something about it, Auntie Beda. Thank you.
I
Please
work
reach
very
out to
hard.
us. We will go to your house and we'll
Yes.
learn how to cook with you.
Yes, okay?
Okay, and then we'll
Please.
put a little bit
Yes.
more so that he can eat
Yes.
more and don't have to keep until next Raya.
And these are my
Yeah.
memories because I'm so fortunate to have friends who invite me over. Sharina is Auntie Bira's daughter, who is my friend. And I always wish Sharina selamat berpuasa and salam Ramadan because I have to build my way up to Raya.
Hidden agenda.
Salam Ramadan!
Wait.
And then like when Raya is close, right? It's almost Raya. Are you coming back? Because she lives overseas.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, your mom, is she here? There was a year where Sharina didn't come back.
Kawan dia tak ada kat Malaysia. And he is harassing the mother for rendang.
So I had no choice. I had to text Auntie Beda direct. Selamat Hari Raya, Auntie.
At least he started with Selamat Hari Raya, which is
Yeah. And
Tak buka rumah kan,
Sharina tak
kawan
balik ke? Then she's like, oh, you dekat KL? I'm like, yes, I'm in KL. Then she's like, oh. I'm like, yeah.
Blue tick.
Waiting for the reply, you know.
Would
She
you-
said-
would you like?
Yeah, she said, hari kedua, you buat apa? I went, oh my God, yes! And it's always day 2. Day 2 is the day for
Yeah.
friends normally, right?
Yeah.
So day 2 is my favorite day of Raya because day 1 I'm alone.
Alah.
Right? Everyone is celebrating with family, right?
Yeah. Usually
Day
it's
2
prayers.
is my day. Then I plan. Yeah.
Never mind, you come
Thank you.
this year, come to my house, please. Day 1, please.
Okay. But cannot be the same day as Auntie Beda.
No.
Okay.
Day 1.
Day
Okay.
1?
Day 1.
And
Yeah.
actually, truth be told, right?
Yeah.
It's not only the second day, right? You have like the whole month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the one thing that I noticed around the world, Hari Raya is usually celebrated one day, 3 days,
yeah.
1 week. But only in Malaysia, we celebrate it for the whole month.
I used to work at a company where we had our Raya celebration 3 days after Syawal had already ended. And it's Raya Telajak. We call it Raya Telajak. Yeah? Telajak Raya. Oops, Telajak Raya. Who cares?
But also, I think like what I really feel is interesting is that there is one celebration with so many different perspectives and so many fond memories.
Yeah.
And this is where we're going to go to the audience,
Yes.
where we would like to know from y'all, what was Raya like growing up?
Right. Tell us what Raya was for you last time when you were still. I mean, yours, 2 of you are still children, so you don't count lah. But when
Why not?
when you were kids, what was it like? Okay, we are going to
Yeah.
invite you to the mic. I'm going to step out of frame for a moment to invite them. You're a foodie? Okay, tell us about what do you remember most about growing up when you were a kid during Raya?
Family, friends, and food.
Oh, love
Yeah. So, well, we back then when my grandfathers was still around, we always go back to Johor. Unfortunately, they have passed away, so we all celebrate in KL nowadays. So the whole balik kampung thing is not happening. Has not been happening for quite a while, but we're still with families, whether we're in KL or whether JB. Yeah.
What do you miss most about the kampung?
It's just everyone gathers in one roof, sleeping on floors, sleeping on sofas, and just hang out. Yeah, that's the best part that we about families. Yeah, that's about it.
How do you recreate that now?
How we recreate that? Well, we always still gather on the first day of Shawwal, and then just hear up the noise of new generations of cousins and nephews and nieces. Yeah, that's how we recreate it on one day. Yeah.
Nice. Anyone else can share with us what was your Raya like? Give me a big round of applause. That was really nice. Yeah. What was Raya like growing up?
From a different perspective lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
Tell
your
us
Raya
what
like
was it
growing
like
up?
for you growing up? We're just making the assumption that you're not Muslim lah.
Okay, hi everybody. My name is Anna and this is my daughter Erica. Okay, we are actually Christians, so I can't say that we just grew up in a Christian household. My family is actually very rojak, so we come from a multi-religion family. My brother actually married a Muslim, and he has 3 beautiful children, 3 beautiful girls who practically grew up with us, with my mom and I. Yeah, so her cousins. Yeah. So being Muslims, I suppose after that when their parents got divorced, they actually just stayed with us. and we immersed ourselves in the Muslim lifestyle. We basically let them to have their raya, to go to the bazaar, to go house visiting, because they were not close with family from the other side, their mom's side. So my fondest memories is actually every year bringing them to bazaar. Practically the whole year I'll be saving money. I have 3 very high maintenance girls, and then she came and she became another high maintenance girl. So I needed money for 4 of them. We spent time at the bazaar. They didn't have any kampung to go back to. We're actually from Seremban, so it's very near to us, and they're still staying there. So that is one of the fondest memories, buying lots of food at the bazaar. Letting
And you remain
them
close today?
Sorry?
And you remain close today?
Yes, we are very close-knit. Very close. Okay. She wants to say something.
Go ahead. Your
What
name?
do you like about Raya, Erica? What do you
Yeah,
like
what do you
about
like
Raya?
about Raya?
The food? The food or the duit Raya?
The food.
Oh.
Boat.
The boat?
The boat? Both.
Sorry.
Yeah, why does she have to choose?
Yeah,
She
exactly.
wants both. Thank you, Erica. Good job.
Thank you, Erica.
Good job. Yeah.
Lovely.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I think for different people, there are different foods that is necessary for Raya, for example, right? So I come from the south. So kuah kacang and sambal
Of course,
is very important. And this brings me to the usual segment of Maso of the on Hungry Immigrant.
Bring it
called-
on.
It's called the Sambal Survey. So basically, I traveled the world with 3 sambals.
Okay.
One made by me, one made by an influencer,
All right.
and one made by the most famous nasi lemak chain in Malaysia.
Oh.
And I get guests to taste it and tell me what's the best.
Does this influencer have his own restaurant
I will
now?
not talk any further because I
nobody
do
can
not
get-
want to.
Nobody can
get
get a
into trouble.
reservation at.
Okay.
However, because we are still fasting, we
Yeah.
will taste after we break fast. But
Okay.
now, just through sight
Bau lah.
and
Ambil
smell,
bau.
just because I want to torture y'all,
Okay.
I want to see which one you think is the best.
He
Okay.
says that she telan Ailio sendiri.
Oh.
So these
One
are
is
two
yours.
sambals.
One is a famous nasi lemak chain.
And just pick your best.
One is by the owner of the place that rhymes
Wow,
with
sedap
Sembayong.
bau.
Is it?
Yeah, something like that. He's trying. He's gonna try. Okay, but wait.
Okay.
What are the different? Like sambal, all sambal ikan bilis or all sambal
They're all
belacan?
sambal tumis.
Sambal
so
tumis.
It can be ikan bilis, it can be, but they're all sambal tumis.
See, this is where it's very important to note the difference,
Yeah,
people, especially
and it's
who
not
have
the
never.
influencer that you're talking about because
Ah.
the influencer makes sambal lado, not sambal tumis.
I
Yes.
feel so judged.
Yes.
Okay.
You're like,
So-
what are they talking about?
But they're all sambal tumis.
They're all sambal tumis. They're all sambal tumis.
Okay.
Is it ABC or how do we know which one is what?
Just pick one and then put in
Ooh.
front
Okay.
and show it to the camera.
This one?
There's one that you make.
There's one that I
You
made.
you punya.
Which camera do we show it to?
So tell us what you smell.
Okay, you smell this one too.
Yes, thank you.
Which one smells
Oh,
like what?
this one actually reminds me of my grandmother's summer habby.
Oh, does it have a happy smell?
Sambal habi is like with dried prawns.
Yeah, dried prawns.
Happy is happy.
Habi.
Yeah.
Happy is happy.
Yes.
Okay, this is
Happiness is
which
happy.
camera? I don't know which one to show.
The one-
Okay,
the
the
one
one in the
closest
middle
to
lah.
you, yeah.
The one that
Okay.
facing
yang
you
tu,
lah.
sorry, faham. Got scolded. Don't scold me, okay?
I don't scolding.
Okay, this is the first one we smelled.
Okay.
Put it down first.
Right.
Okay.
And this one got, I can see ikan bilis. So
And
this
you can
might
see the
be-
bawang, right? There's
yes,
bawang there.
yeah. So this might be from the famous nasi lemak chain.
Do you smell it already or not?
Yes, smell. You smell?
You didn't even give it to me.
Sorry, ah.
It's like perfume, you know.
Oh, sedap.
Oh, this one, I like this one better than that one. Because it has a more brighter smell. Look at me pretending to know how to judge food.
I was like going to say like, what does bright smell like?
But it's like, you know, it's
Lemon.
Yeah,
citrusy.
You're right, citrusy.
It's
Citrusy.
more floral.
Yes, not floral. Okay, I wouldn't say floral.
Yeah, this one really has like macam if it's not heavy, it's belacan.
I also like
Sambal
heavy.
fermented, right?
Yes, heavy on the belacan here.
The first one, right?
Yeah, the first one.
This one also I like the texture because it isn't just all paste, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of like something that has a bit of bite to it. So you can see like there's a bit of like you can see the ketul-ketul lah. Yeah, you can see pieces.
This
Yeah.
one is the least belacani.
Blachani.
Yeah,
That's
smell.
your new English word of the day. Blachani.
You heard it right here on Lite.
Thank you.
Oh,
Your all-time favorites.
this smells like this smells like it's also the spiciest,
Yes.
right?
Because
Let me just see.
It's the brightest orange colored one.
The other one?
this one the.
I can tell you this one is the spiciest.
Is
just
it?
by looking at it.
Okay,
Oh.
then okay, you know what? This may be the nasi lemak chain.
Yeah.
So just pick
Think
one.
about it.
Just pick one.
Okay,
Just
I'm
pick
gonna
one.
choose definitely what I would choose.
Pick one as what?
Tilt more.
You think it will be
Okay,
your favorite?
so this one I'm choosing this as the nasi lemak chain.
No,
so-
just
No,
pick your
choose your
favorite.
favorite.
Oh,
I'm not asking you to
favorite.
guess which one it is.
He only said it 3 times, Leia.
You are.
She's good.
I
This is
feel
the look.
like I'm failing as a teacher. I'm also a teacher. I'm failing as a teacher.
Be careful. This is the look she gives before she hits you.
Or throw something. Puasa,
Puasa itu
puasa.
bukan saja makan dan minum.
You are still going to be around when buka puasa time, okay? Okay. I know which one I want already.
Wait.
You see what I have to deal with every day, you know? Every day, you know?
Every morning.
Yeah.
I like this lah. I want this one because got onion.
Okay.
I love onions. Oh, can.
I choose the same one.
Okay.
Because it's the one that is a little bit more textured.
Because it's brighter.
Right? It's brighter. Also, you can see all the pieces.
It smells brighter.
But I don't know about the
But we need
taste
to
lah.
taste it. We will taste it after
Well,
buka
yeah.
puasa. Let's taste the sambal.
I'm so rude.
You jump.
So
Let the man talk, Leah. Let the man talk.
Okay.
This is what happens when we have all radio announcers in one frame.
I know, right?
So just
And
taste
food.
the sambal that
Okay.
you think will
It's my favorite lah.
be your favorite.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the same one I just tried.
This one is... Really?
Oh, this one hits the back of your throat.
Ya Allah.
Yeah.
It has that chili oil kind of flavor.
This one.
Yeah.
Let's try that one.
All kind of flavors.
It.
Chili padi ah.
This.
No. I think this one is even more pedas. You try this one.
But this one is quite.
Why would you do that? How is that inviting? This is more pedas. Try that, like pingsan. Okay.
Actually, by virtue that yours
This is less.
This is not as spicy.
Yeah.
is very rough.
This is more asam jawa. You can taste the asam jawa.
And you can also taste this one has a deeper flavor. Like this one is a lighter flavor, even though it's more spicy.
Yep.
But this one has a deeper flavor. Like more of my tongue can taste it.
And last but not least,
I'm getting
This was the one that we
Yeah.
thought tastes the best, right?
because I've got the bawang and I'm taking the bawang. I'm sorry.
Like as if there's only one bawang there, is it?
Sure.
I'm surprised you didn't take the ikan bilis.
Yeah. There's a more rounded flavor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you like this one the best?
Yeah.
Okay, I like this one the best too.
Yeah.
Also because I always like things with a bit more of a crunch
Yep.
and a bite to it. Like this one definitely has that.
Yep.
And this one I can imagine just eating it on bread also. Right? I'm just naturally oily.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Nervous lah on air dengan Abang Brian.
I think we are so worried that we're gonna.
we're out of control and we're out of time. So we're moving
Okay.
on to the next segment.
Okay.
Segment.
Which is called the Hungry Questions. So quick fire questions.
Okay, got
Okay.
You answer the first one, then the next one is you, then the next one. Take
Ready,
this,
ready.
Okay,
Only
okay.
eight
Ready.
question.
We're
Only eight
ready.
questions, okay?
Only
Okay.
8 now. Okay,
Only
okay.
eight.
Got
Okay.
it.
So one
You
question
start
one,
first, you start
question
first.
two, question three.
Okay,
Okay. Back.
okay.
Okay.
Ketupat or lemang?
Ketupat.
Wrong. It's the wrong answer.
Doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Question 2. Appropriate amount for duit raya.
Faster.
Wait, who are you giving it to?
I don't care. Just say
A
it's
5
right.
ringgit lah.
Okay. Must have kuih raya.
Okay.
Must have kuih raya is. Oh my god, we're not kuih people.
Semperik ke, ilmu landung ke.
Oh, okay. The chocolate chip cookies.
Oh no!
Okay lah, no lah. Kuih lapis.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Kuih
okay.
lapis.
Lapis, is it?
Kuih lapis.
That one acceptable.
Kuih lapis lah.
Kuih lapis, yeah, not kuih lapis.
Kuih lapis is the
every
one
day.
at school
lapis.
one.
Huh?
The cheap one is kuih lapis.
The pink and
Cake
white
Okay,
is the
lapis. Kuih
expensive one.
lapis.
Lapis.
Kuih lapis. Kuih
Okay.
lapis.
Yeah. Cheap one or expensive
Very
one?
difficult when you're sitting with the chef, huh? The next one for Terry. Best part of Raya. Food, outfits, or duit Raya?
Food.
One Raya dish you wish the world would know about.
Ayam golek.
Most iconic Raya soundtrack. He knows nothing.
I know, the Anwar Zain one. I like that one.
Kaya pelikat la. That's Anwar Zain also.
No, it's the other Anwar Zain one.
Faster.
No, it's the normal Selamat Hari Raya. That's not the one though.
Okay, thank God you're a radio announcer and not a singer.
I know, right? I tried my best.
Rendang with ketupat or
The
lemak?
Mimi Fly one. Wait, I'm trying to reclaim my time. Reclaiming my time. The Mimi Fly one. What's it called? Serumpun.
Serumpun. Mimi Fly, we love you.
Mine Dendang
So
Perantau.
much.
I love
Dendang
you, Mimi,
Perantau.
but then mine is still Dendang Perantau.
I love you
Rendang.
more.
Allahyarham Tan Sri Piramli. Okay.
Rendang
Sorry,
with
sorry.
rice, ketupat or straight from the pot?
Rendang with rice?
Rice, compressed rice. Ketupat,
Or nasi
lemang or straight from the pot? Okay, you answer lah.
Lemang.
The answer is always lemang.
Okay.
The answer is always lemang.
No. Some people say compressed rice. Ketupat.
Nasi
Nasi
impit
impit.
is better than lemang. No way.
Okay.
There's no
It
chance.
is though.
I'm
Lazy
not saying-
people.
I said some
Lazy people who
people.
don't want to make lemang will say nasi impit tastes better.
Alright.
Peringkat senang ke nak masak lemang?
That's what I
Kau
said lah,
lazy
because
people.
it's susah kan.
Lazy people. Payah tau.
Okay,
Please
these
do
people
invite me
are
to your
quite
house,
full.
okay?
Because nasi
Now,
beras
the last
dibentak.
question.
Okay.
Both of you can answer.
Okay.
One person, dead or alive, that you would invite to a Raya open house.
My late grandmother. I miss her.
What about her that you miss the most?
Oh. Raya is all about her. Yeah. Wow, that got me. Kau asam kau, Brian? Yeah.
Right? I think.
Especially this Raya.
Why this Raya?
Oh, she would have a lot to say. She would have a lot to say, just to ensure me that it's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Have things been
Brian,
more?
kau ajarnya.
Is it because things have been more challenging?
Yeah, this year's wow. Last year was
Yeah.
horrendous.
Yeah.
So this year is gonna be it's new challenges and everything. And I just want. She hasn't visited me in my dreams in a long time, so yeah, definitely my late grandmother.
To give this a little bit context to people who are listening from all around the world, Hari Raya is also a day where we are very close to our loved ones, but I think the morning starts with asking for forgiveness,
Yeah.
right? And it's something that I grew up in a very mixed family, so I've experienced that a lot. And that act of kneeling and asking for forgiveness humbles us
Yeah.
only one time a year, that one time of the year, and makes us realize that, this is what is really important. With everything that's happening around the world, if everyone just asked for forgiveness, I think it'll
And
be a
forgave.
it'll be a better world.
Because
Don't you
it's
think
one
so?
thing to ask for forgiveness.
Yep.
You have to also be willing to forgive.
Yep.
And if I could ask for someone to come back this Raya, it would also be your grandmother. Because it's what you need, right? It's someone that'll make. Because I know what she's been through this year, so
Hey yo.
it would. I want you to be happy. Yeah.
InsyaAllah.
A lot more tissue. Don't worry, got a lot.
Yeah, I know. Jahat aku
It's
orang.
amazing.
There, so got
Thank
tissue
you,
there,
Thank
so
you
got-
for sharing that with us. We
Yeah.
truly appreciate that.
I'm about to throw my shoes.
So let's move on to Terry. Let's talk about your funniest open house experience.
Oh my God! Let me tell you, at Auntie Beda's house.
Auntie Beda.
Auntie Beda deserves an
So,
award, okay?
Normally, at the end of the open house at Auntie Beda's house, she will let me tapao or take home a pack of her rendang, right? So, the friends were in charge of packing the rendang this time. So, you imagine, right? There's 3 packs of rendang and there's 3 packs of lemang, right? So, if you are packing it for 2 separate people, the normal way you would pack this is rendang, lemang, in 2 separate packs. You get 1 right. The friend packed it, all lemang in 1 plastic bag, all rendang in 1 plastic bag. Guess which one I took home?
All lemang.
Oh, lemang. I thought you say you like lemang, right?
Not as much as I like rendang. I can eat rendang with
It
everything.
goes- yes. But
The
technically you
lemang,
can
I don't-
eat lemang with everything also, what?
I don't want to.
Cicap, apa, powder, susu ke apa ke?
Remember I told you the rendang, right?
I don't
The-
know the recipe.
Wow.
That is not Malaysian.
That sounds so
Lemang
bad. I will give it to you. It's still in my fridge.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, thank
It's
you.
been like 5 years that lemang is there.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
age as well as the rendang.
No, I don't think so. Yes.
And let's go to the audience right now.
Yes.
What are the funniest experience that you've had at an open house, or perhaps a food disaster story?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Introduce yourself and then tell us. It's on here.
Okay, hi, my name is Mimi. So, the food disaster that we had, I think was about 5 years back. My friend here, we like to teach traditions to my nieces. Back
Right.
then, she's about 7 or 8 or 9. Now she's 17.
Oh wow.
So we went to teach her to anyam ketupat.
Right.
Okay. Back then, she also has a sister about 2-3 years. Yeah. So what we did is we anyam the ketupat. She taught me, I taught them. We all do it. So we anyam about 50 ketupats.
Well done.
And then she said, let's put rice in it. So we put, everything is so fine, hunky-dory. So we all have 50. So this is Raya Eve. So then we cook in a huge pot on top of the stove. Okay? Very, very happy. La 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 la. Suddenly something. Tempered glass. Tempered glass. Stove. My mom's stove.
Oh
okay?
gosh.
Then suddenly everybody very happy, very accomplished of themselves. Okay,
Yes.
after this we can taste and whatnot. Suddenly we hear a crack.
Oh no.
And then the stove go down to 2 now.
Oh my god.
Broke to 2.
It broke
It
into
broke
2.
in half.
Wow. Oh wow. Okay.
And that is about 3 p.m. Raya Eve.
oh no.
So my dad was an engineer. He was like, okay, no worries. So he went out and he got a stove, the simple stove when
On the floor.
on the floor. So we went outside at the back door. He cooked it, and then my brother-in-law go and find the. Oh yeah, it was raining heavily.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is what, okay, so the Malaysians,
Cobaan.
cobaan satu is like jatuh ditimpa
Oh,
tangga.
not as much as my mom. Sorry, ma.
Oh.
She was like, oh Raya hari ni habis lah, macam mana, siapa nak masak apa ni,
faham.
macam mana ni,
Understood.
habis
Right.
ni pecah ni lagu mana. So yeah, sorry ma.
Oh.
Thank you for sharing.
Beautiful.
Okay, who else has that's a disaster that turned into a beautiful thing, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a memory that you get to share now.
Also, you can tell your nieces well done because they're ketupat state.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned earlier, I'm 43 this year, I still have no idea how to anyam ketupat. Was never taught. I can cook anything you want me to cook, but anyam ketupat, alah.
It's like it looks nice, and then when you
Yes.
boil it,
It doesn't even look nice, Brian. Thank you for trying.
okay.
I'm going to pretend like I've ever tried to make a ketupat in my life. Okay, who else has a disaster story to share? That
I have one actually, yeah. I have one very
Yeah,
quickly
yeah.
lah. So we do ayam golek at home. So it's something like a rendang, but not the same spices. It's a different spice, but the process is pretty much the same. Prep is very easy, but the process of goleking, you know, that's how you cook
It's
it
like
in its
roasting,
own, yes, in the spice, in the coconut milk and everything. So the idea is the tradition is a whole chicken.
Right.
A whole chicken. So 1 year we all went out. Okay, we bought the chicken, set it out to defrost, and then we went out to Jalan Tar to get all the baju Melayu, baju Raya. Of course, we waited for the last minute. And then when we came back, our whole chicken, three whole chicken, were nowhere to be found. So we asked our helper, my mother's helper at the time, where's the chicken? Oh, it's there. I cut up already. Into small pieces. If any one of you know my mother, Fatima Abu Bakar, you know how such a warm, wonderful, beautiful, calm person she is. All hell broke loose that day. Whatever curse words in Malay, in English, in Tamil, in Cantonese, in Hokkien, she's from Penang, so Hokkien, all came out. Yes,
Okay.
because like few hours late, that thing, the ayam golek takes about 4 hours to cook properly.
I can imagine.
And it was already 11 p.m. Raya Eve.
So,
So luckily at the time, we lived not too far away from like my father's siblings. So call lah. At that time no mobile phone, okay? So we couldn't get it earlier. So yeah, we call and like, okay, anybody have any spare chicken? Okay, we can. So we went kutip lah, kutip ayam.
We go
from
around
house
taking
to
chicken
house
from
until we got 2. So okay, cukup. Yes. So yeah. So that was
Wow.
Fatima Abu Bakar's claim to
can
fame.
only
She
imagine.
managed.
knowing your family, you deal with so many disasters that it's just one of many, right?
Yes, actually.
You know, Brian, you've been asking us all these great questions and getting us to cry and reminisce. You know, what do you miss most about celebrating
Okay,
Raya?
I'll just
here?
quickly close on this, and then
Yeah.
we're going to the end of the show because we are getting ready to break fast in just
Yes.
a while.
Yeah.
So I would say the only thing, if you're going to the United States, if you're going to visit me, please bring daun kunyit.
Oh.
Everything we have there except daun kunyit. So if you bring it, freeze it, whatever, bring it, I'll cook meals for you because like I can find everything, and for me rendang is not rendang without daun kunyit.
that's right.
Don't
I was
ask
about
me
to
to
say.
replace with kaffir lime leaf. Don't. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Daun kunyit does not exist in America. H Smart, Ranch Smart, all the smarts. If you're listening to this,
Not so
please.
smart because don't have daun kunyit. Get it?
And so yeah, daun kunyit. And the closing tradition of our show,
Okay.
we have something called the Hungry Journal, where the past guest leaves a question for the next
Okay.
guest without knowing who the guest is.
Right.
And that's in the front. In the back, I'll invite you all to contribute a recipe that you think belongs in a book called The Hungry Immigrant.
Oh,
That represents
Auntie
the
Beda.
For the rendang, right? But before that, the question that's left for you by the past guest, the last guest who was on our show is Xiao Ching Chow. She was once the head of the cookbook committee on the James Beard Foundation thingy.
Foundation?
That I want to win an award soon.
Full stop.
Full stop. James Beard Foundation. And she asked, which is very relevant today. What do you know is for sure?
Ayo.
What do you know for sure?
Ayo, so deep.
I think it's very relevant to whatever you're
Yeah.
talking about. What do you know for sure?
You know what I know for sure? During celebrations, we always think of the people we've lost, right? Is evident through what we've said today. What I know for sure is that if you love someone enough, their love will stay with you even after they're gone. Which is why even though I've lost my mom, I've lost my dad, I still feel loved even when I'm alone because I already know what it feels like to be loved so much. And that's for sure, yeah.
Leia.
To add on to that lah, I suppose it's like a continuation of what he says. What I know for sure is that one day we all will say goodbye. But the love that you leave behind, that's what keeps your legacy going, you know. And everybody leaves behind a legacy. You don't have to be any like atas person or whatever to leave a legacy. Everybody leaves a legacy. So leave that legacy full of love. Because what is for sure is that you're gonna leave one day, right? So make it count lah.
And what I know for sure is that I'm truly grateful that you all decided to spend time with me, everyone here, for being in the audience as well.
Thank you to everyone.
Thank you for making this. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
So today is my last day of Ramadan in Malaysia. So thank you for making it so special. And for all our audience listening, I just want to let you all know that this is the first live audience recording that we've had on Hungry Immigrant, and this is the first of a few. So the next location we're going to in April is in Michigan, and then we are going to Virginia, New York, and hopefully LA.
Wow.
And here's one more thing I know for
Yeah.
sure. No one will be as good as this audience.
Yay!
Woo! So if you're listening from anywhere else in the world, Australia, Paris, UK, London, if you want to gather around food like we are doing today and talk about the stories around food that unite us, please reach out. Thank you very much again to LITE for collaborating with us.
Thank you to you.
And also to HR management who manages Selera Perantau at KJNS. Thank you for having us today. And as usual, as we close out, I will always remind everyone to keep their plates adventurous and their hearts open. This is the Hungry Immigrant.
Yay, Brian! Yay, Abang Brian!
Thank you so much, guys.
Yay! Good job, everybody. Very well done.